Welcome to the Ladies Lounge. I'm your host, Erica Kane. And if you don't know, little toys on the table. So today is Sex Talk with Miss Cat.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm gonna let Miss Cat tell y'all where y'all can find her and all that.
Hey y'all, so I am Kat. I am the toy lady. I have, let me see, so Girly Tings on Facebook, GirlYtingz. I also sell adult toys for the both men, women, couples, Facebook, so that's Girly Tings, Instagram, and TikTok, Fat Cat, PHATCAT 78. You can find me on all social media. Just put my name in, baby. What they say, Google me.
Okay. So we're gonna get right into this thing I'm trying to tell you. So we talking about today anal. All around. What it means for women, what it means for men, what it might mean for you, what does it mean for us, okay? So this is like hey Maddie, y'all know you can always join us live on one of our Facebook pages. You can, if we doing sex talk, it's definitely in the erotic zone on Facebook. We go live, and you can get your questions. You can drop your questions right there. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, go ahead and feel free and drop in the questions you want to talk about. Hey. Oh yes, we're talking about
birthday, Maddie.
okay, y'all. It's Maddie's birthday. Y'all know Maddie. She's been on the show before, and she turned a big 32 today. So happy birthday, Maddie. And she say, "Are we talking about butt stuff today, girl?"
Definitely,
Yes, we're talking about butt stuff.
We're talking about butts.
Okay, because everybody act like, look, this is what I get. If I just talk about anal, then people like, but I get a lot of personal questions and approach. So that's why we talking about it, okay? It's okay to talk about it out loud, y'all.
It's definitely okay.
It's okay. So my biggest question is people be like, they want to do anal, but it's I like anal. Well, I'll get on what I like, but Maddie says she liked the anal, and they want to know how to begin.
Right.
And I tell people it's very difficult if neither one of the people have never done anal.
Right.
Okay. Well, everybody needs to understand anal is gonna hurt your first time. It's like
it's gonna hurt your first few times.
Yeah, but definitely your first.
Definitely your first.
Right, because it's like when you lost your V card, baby, you got to pop some, but really nothing pop back there. But
it's more than when you lost that V card.
Yeah, because see that hold a little tighter, or it should be anyway.
What you said.
It should be good. Yeah, because some people, if you experience and you say, "Oop, you slid in," somebody didn't tell the truth. But
that's them folks' business.
Yeah, you definitely, Maddie said, we're going to need we got to go slow and lube.
It's go slow, it's lube, it's relax, and not try to shove it.
Yeah.
Don't try to shove. You got to relax. I tell people, it's like when a baby, okay, for one, I'm from the country. So when kids was constipated, they taught us to take the tip of a thermometer, put some Vaseline on it, and rub it around in the inside and stretch that hole. It's the same concept when you first begin in anal. You gotta stretch that hole out. You gotta take your time, and maybe you gotta lube that thing up, honey.
Okay. Now, once you get the hang of it, you might enjoy it or you might not, but it's definitely something you gotta take your time. I would tell people, just like the vagina, that your anus got little sensitive spots in it, so it's a good thing to start with a little fingering.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And work your, and of course, at the first it's just one finger, but you work your way up. And if you decide you want to do anal with your partner, don't think your first try is gonna be it.
Right.
Cause this is gonna be a little overwhelming. So this is something that you work up to, and so that's what I definitely say. Yes, some people, medicine said you got to find a position that work for you. I'm gonna
Right.
tell you, they're just bent over like you getting back shots. This probably not gonna be how you want to start.
'Cause
Laying
you're not
flat,
You're not relaxed. You're still
Yeah.
tense up back. You
Mhm.
lay flat.
Lay flat.
Open them cheeks up.
Okay.
Do what you gonna do.
If, cause let me tell you something. If you gonna stick the anal, I feel like you gotta eat the anal. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like the foreplay for your vagina, but more intense and more slow to begin with. Like if you're a beginner, now if you used to anal, you know what you need.
Yeah.
You already know what you need. But if you trying to just get that penis in there, this is gonna be like a couple of time steps.
And it needs to be understood that after the first time, the second time, you're gonna be sore. You may bleed.
Oh yeah.
It depends on how rough, how deep, how much you try, but either way it go, that anal, that hole, baby, you're gonna be sore.
Yeah.
Just understand, you gonna be sore.
You might have frequent trips to the bathroom because what you got to remember, what go up got to come down.
That's
so
right.
all that
Hey,
lube got to
Alexandra.
come down now. That's what.
Alexandra said it's definitely a relaxing moment. You have to relax. Yes, you gotta relax, lay flat, relax, breathe.
Madison said that next day, yikes.
Yes,
right.
yes.
Yeah.
You gonna hurt that next day, baby.
Yeah, but hopefully that little pain come with a little good feeling.
And that's the thing. Some people, pleasure is pain. You know what I'm saying? So they want to feel that pain. They may enjoy that pain. That pain may be a reminder the next day of what happened last night. You know what I'm saying?
We did that.
You're right.
Definitely. Madison said it'd be worth it. It do, but it's just like, like the first time you have sex, or the first time you have sex with somebody who may be way larger than what you used to, or different things like that. But I think that's the main key, and I think the main thing, people be trying to rush this experience.
Right.
Y'all gotta let go of this porn shit. Them bitches been taking dick up.
That's the thing.
They been doing that.
Porn is educational if you're watching it in the right manner. Porn is interesting, but you just can't follow a porn stars what they're doing, because baby, they done practice. They got paid many times to run up and.
And see, Madison just touched on something I was going to touch on, because I just told her I love a double penetration situation. So and some people think that like there's butt plugs vibrate. Start off with something small, or there's even like little small. Make sure if you put anything in.
I tried to put. Let's grab this one so that they can see. There's levels to this. You know, you don't have to just start with a huge butt plug. This is one of Erica's, y'all. It's got many levels, but you can find some that are just this size. Let me show your folks. This is one of Erica's, y'all. This is what I'm saying. It's different sizes. So you can find anal plugs that are just this top size, just this size. You don't have to start with nothing so big. Take your time with this.
Yeah, definitely. So gravitate, because if you keep on trying and you don't like it, you will just stop. And it might be something that your partner needs, but I'm gonna tell you something. If you meet somebody who into anal, they'll probably coach you through really well. But for two people who ain't never tried anal, or I see a man that had anal, but he didn't have anal with an experienced woman, so her anal experience will be different from somebody who haven't.
Right.
So y'all need to take y'all time. And yes, Madison over here giving us examples of butt plug with the dick, and then with the put it on the click, and that's woo.
On your double penetration.
Yeah.
That's one I've never tried.
You ain't?
Because now I like to mark off everything in the book that can be done. I've tried anal many times, baby. I'm a trisexual. I'm gonna try anything one time. I've tried it many times. Personally, I don't like it at all. I like for my anus to get ate.
You like anal play?
I like anal play. Maybe a finger, maybe a thumb, but when it comes to just deep penetration, it's not my thing. Not to say now with this double penetration, it's a difference in nutting and having an orgasm. I've never experienced that, so I want to try it.
Yeah.
So it's like you said, if it's experienced people, it's a difference than those of us that I can't say I'm too experienced. I can say I tried it several times and it's just not for me, but I want to keep trying. You know what I'm saying? Like the little anal pleasure, like you said, it's that's cool, but I don't like the. I can't say I like the penetration.
Because even with some, because once you do have an anal orgasm,
it's a difference. I know. I can imagine because I don't know. I can imagine.
honey, everything gets to go. I mean, because with even that, she got toys on the click. That's great, because I think if you can stimulate something else, maybe you won't think about it so intensely.
The pain, right?
Right.
And again, pleasure is pain. Now, I am that type of bitch. I am that.
You like a little.
I like a little pleasure, like the last one. I'm not a pound town, but I like a little pain when it's supposed to be time. So
yeah,
I can't say it's nothing I wouldn't enjoy and keep doing, but I'm gonna try the double penetration.
yeah.
Tell y'all about it.
Put a little vibration back there, and and even if you start out small, then go to a little vibrator, and or he might just have to be a little shallow in that thing. He might not some people you can't go all the way in.
Right.
But you find your level of comfort. But when he back there, put a little vibration somewhere else where you like it.
You said where you like
where you like it. You put a little vibration where you like it. I'm trying to tell you, because it's definitely different. Okay. Hey, Alex, Big Slim. I just seen Big Slim. Now I'm looking at her on the. Okay. So she said, I'm with Kat. I put my diamond stud back there, and that's it. Yes,
right,
a lot of people.
Right, yeah, just a little bit. Just
Yeah,
a little, not too much now.
Now, this is my take on anal. I love anal play. I'm talking about you can put some fingers in there. You can put more than one. Mm-hmm. And we can put a little toy or something back there, whatever. But it really depends on a person. Because
right.
I'll take it now. I ain't gonna say, but I might take it and then I don't want it no more. But what I realized was the way people have regular vagina sex is typically how they want to have anal sex.
Yeah.
Right? And so then I can determine I might not even go to this page with this person, but I'll try with this person. Now I had a boyfriend, and we're gonna leapfrog this next segment. We're gonna bring him back. Don't let me forget.
Okay.
But that was his thing. He was into it. I'm talking about he would give me a massage, a real massage, just not the let's have sex massage, the real massage from head to toe, and still be like massaging. I mean, that was his shit. And he was very large and with a hook. So if you can. It was the best. That's have been the best, and I'm talking about this one of the most largest penises I done had. Period. But it was because that was his thing, and I honestly think he liked me too. But
that part,
But that was the most enjoyable,
right?
Because I would have been like, oh yeah, we doing. I didn't even. I ain't gonna say I didn't like the vagina. I liked the anal sex better. Then yeah, I'm talking about them organs. See, you can have you don't even be having to touch the vagina. What y'all already know, hell, it ain't nothing, but there ain't even that much skin in between them.
Right.
So you bust that nut in your anus, you subject to bust a nut in your clit.
Right. I think that's gonna be enjoyable.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh my God, everything, tingle winkle.
Yeah.
That's how it be like. I cannot believe this feel like this. And once you and people be like, oh, how much? You might need lube in the beginning, but it'll make its own juices now.
It definitely will.
It makes its own juices, and that's why you gotta be clean. You gotta be clean. But this is another thing that I don't like about anal sex. Shout out to all the gay men, okay? The preparation it take for that is a lot, and y'all do it on a consistent basis. And I just don't think I could, do that. I'm more of, we got to say that because I don't want no bad experience. First of all, men who like anal sex, they don't care about a little shit on their dick. Believe it, they don't care.
Right.
Heterosexual men, gay men do this. Why gay men, they, what I want to use, they douche for hours, don't eat that day. I'm not doing all that. I'm eating.
Yeah.
I'm eating. I'm fat. I'm going to eat.
And people have to understand they do all that because as much as, and that's not just gay men, it's some women do the same thing. But gay men, like you said, shout out to them because it's a lot. They do that because you're stretching the asshole out, and you will leak. Like you will leak. There's, I have several gay friends. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all. I have
y'all strong.
Straight friends that love anal. They wear pads at some points in time.
Yeah, because like I said, what come up got to come down.
Got to come down. And when
It got
that
to.
asshole is stretched out, it ain't nothing to hold it in there. They wear pads.
Oh
Like,
yeah, the next day and a big man dingo come through there. I
baby,
can see it.
Yeah.
I can see
Yeah.
and you don't want to be embarrassed.
You don't. So you.
Because you ain't going to know. It's just going to.
It's just coming. It's just coming.
Baby,
It's just
you
coming.
think you got a little silent pool, baby. You been and dropped some.
Don't
loads.
trust the fart, baby. 'Cause, baby, don't do it.
Yeah. So, and I didn't even bring them, Lord. I got to do better. Cause I sell the anal douches, and in this one, anyway, it's over with. But then I sell a big one and a little one, and preferably, it's called a lube launcher. That's what it's called.
Yes.
But I don't use it for lube launching. I mean, I could, but I use it for that whole douching sensation because actually, the one that looked like the real old douche bottles or whatever, the thing, I ain't like how big it was. The tip of it, I ain't
It
like
was
that.
too much.
Yeah, just.
See, I ordered some small lube launchers because I had a male, and that's exactly what he was like. Are we using to douche? And
Yeah,
I was
to
like,
douche
yeah, I
with
know.
the
He's like, but I just want. He said he wanted some pocket ones, so they're small, but they're just lube launchers. But it's a quick little douche, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little clean out, and typically because they round at the top, and you just and so that's what I use now. I will say, like, if I know, well, I haven't had anal sex in a long time, but when I was with that person who I told you I was so bummed with back there, then we would talk like, hey, today, and I'd be like, okay, good, cause you don't want to. That kind of make you feel insecure. If some, and then, I don't want to get too graphic, but y'all get it. Y'all get it. You don't want it.
Y'all know we talking about.
Yeah, you don't want. So you want to. You know what I'm saying? But baby, I was still eating. But that's literally no less than an hour process.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you want to make sure. Because some people sit on the toilet. I prefer to shower. I'm gonna clean my own shower out. It's something about toilet and water.
Splash.
They do something. I can't even throw up in the toilet. I got to throw up in a trash can. I can't do that. No, I can't do that. So I use mine in the shower, and it's still like literally legitly an hour before you see a clean stream. You know what I'm saying? So it do take a lot of preparation, but I know most heterosexual men, they not gonna be messed up about a little poop on their stick. They, they're probably in their head, I made this bitch shit. Y'all know how
you know what I'm saying? They take pride in it.
Yeah, any goddamn thing. But just for your own sake, you're like, and I don't want you saying nothing later, bitch. But sometimes you might not always know. It might be in the moment and you just go with the flow. That's why I say they really don't be tripping. But like I say, whew, baby. Hey, Tramika friend.
And it's a lot of people that eat the booty.
Oh, yeah.
So you can definitely,
Yeah.
sticking your whole tongue in the hole, you know what I'm saying? It's cleanliness is a must, but there's a lot of people that don't. Like I said, like me, I'm an anal pleasure person. You can lick around and all that good stuff, stick your tongue in. So it's a lot of people that, rub thumb around it, poke in a couple times. You might even get a middle finger because it's a little longer, but that's as far as I want to go. And there's a lot of people that are perfectly fine with that. They want to eat ass. It's like a trophy. You know what I'm saying? You'll have a motherfucker tell you in a minute, bitch, I ate your ass. Yes, you did. Very well, might I add. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm an anal pleasure person, but I can't. Y'all keep all that sticking in. Y'all can have it. But I'm going to try the double penetration because I really want to experience an anal orgasm. It's so much different than a nut. I know.
So much. Oh, baby. And it's really delightful, ladies. And then I know you're like, you know, but if you can get there,
Get there.
it's going to blow your mind. I don't, okay, so how I feel about men wanting to get his ass, I eat ass.
See, that's what we was gonna go in the next segment.
You made me jump ahead.
I agree.
We gonna come back to that. That's gonna be part 2, y'all. I'm sorry.
It ain't nothing wrong with your pleasure. Your pleasure. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely all about pleasing. If you're a pleaser, now there's some stingy motherfuckers out there. You know what I'm saying? And they just want what they want. But if you're definitely a pleaser and you know your man, your mate, your boo, your girl, whoever you with at the time, they enjoy it. Girl, you gotta eat them goddamn groceries on up.
Okay.
You know.
Hell, y'all already down there anyway.
Yeah, like you said, it's an accidental trend from here. It ain't nothing.
But
like it's a U-turn. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little circle. You know what I'm saying? you can hit the asshole and not.
Now this what a lot of men say this. They feel like I'm finna say I wouldn't choose anal sex over vagina sex just with that one person. It was a whole different experience. I wish I could have felt that. You know what I'm saying? But I know men, they be like, they meet women and they prefer anal sex. And I was like, no, I wouldn't prefer it. I might not even bring it up, but if there's something I can do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a difference. And so they feel like women who just like anal sex, like their vagina ran through. I don't know nothing about that because I don't have no penis. But I do know it's some women who prefers to have anal sex instead of vagina sex.
Yeah, it is.
And I guess whatever floats your boat. I don't know. But them some strong sisters
If you like
too.
it, I love it, huh?
Exactly. I would say I wouldn't want that every day of my life.
Right. Have fun, do what you do, but this is not for me.
Yeah, this not every day. So I don't know. When I meet a woman who say that, then I ask her why. You know I am. Why, girl? What is the? But I can't see people who like get. I've had anal sex and got very much pleasure out of it, but I done had some that was just too rough and too. You know, I'm a big girl. I could take it, but I say for me, anal sex is probably like a 6.
Okay.
Like a 6. I'm midway there. I got to see what you're working with,
right.
girl.
It's fine.
But it ain't no main. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that I need in my life. I could live without it.
Tangled up in my purse. Go ahead, girl.
Yeah. So what is y'all thinking? I need at least on this live, y'all gonna tell me, do y'all? I know Miss Maddie like the anal. Do y'all like the anal? Or what are some struggles that y'all have with anals?
Yeah, have you tried anal? Didn't like it? Why? Or what the struggles are that caused you to say, I'm not doing this no more.
Because I really think the biggest thing is people try to rush that process.
Right.
Because people just automatically, so it's a hole, this can go in here, but it really don't work like that.
No.
It really don't work like that. And I think a lot of people, from other people's past experience in porn, because if you meet somebody who, they like anal and they want it, it's totally different. You need time.
Right.
And y'all need to work through that thing. I remember the first experiences that I had with anal, that took months. It wasn't like every day, but we gonna try today. We gonna, because I knew I liked anal play. I had already knew that. So then that made me want put it in now. Put it in now.
Run up in there.
Yeah, but it took some time, and then when it finally happened, I was like, oh, okay. And my first anal experience was not bad at all. I didn't have no orgasm with it, but I was like, oh, okay, I can do that, you know.
And I can't say that I've had just bad experiences.
You just didn't
I
like
just
it.
didn't like it.
It was
right.
painful.
Yes, no matter. And I've, it's like I've had every size. You know what I'm saying? I've had the small, the medium, the large, the hook, the crook, the turn, the burn. I had all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just nothing that I enjoy. So I can't say that I've had a bad experience. I've took my time. You know, of course, I know how to do the process. I did all that several times. It's just nothing that brought me pleasure. And I can say I've had one guy, I'm like you, I think you like the boys too, but he enjoyed it a lot, so we tried a lot. You know what I'm saying? I made the comment one time, trying to be funny, thinking this gonna get me out. And I was like, well, shit, you got an asshole just like I got an asshole. You wanna go in mine, let me go in yours. He was like, shit, what's up?
He with it. Baby, how no.
Damn, that didn't work. Okay.
He probably been waiting on that.
You know, I said, you know what, I don't want to do that, but okay, you know, because that was my way out, and it didn't work. So we tried it. For me, never went. You know, I don't want to do you, but I should have did it though. I should have.
I guess we'll talk about that next.
We will. Now I know I should have.
You definitely should.
Yeah, that's next. Yeah. Then I didn't know. So we'll get there.
Well, look, if y'all watching on the YouTube, our YouTube family, please like this video, subscribe, drop a comment or something you want us to talk about. Tell us about your anal experience. All that. We're gonna take a little quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna stop talking about the women's point of view of anal, and we're gonna dive real deep into the perspective of men in anal. Okay, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Ladies Lounge. Of course, I'm your host, Erica Kane, the big one, not the little one, and I'm here with Miss Cat, the owner and CEO of Girly Teens. Okay, and y'all know when we get together, the conversation gonna be spicy, honey, cause this is about the sex talk. We got to
favorite type of talk.
Mine's too, and it's wild because, of course, y'all know if we selling toys, we talking about it, we living it, we about that life. So let's get right back into this part because I'm ready to talk about this. Now, you know, part one was anal women. Part two is anal in men. Okay. So we had a Alex. It said off the Facebook Live, how did we feel about men wanting their ass? Say, we gonna start right there. I don't think nothing wrong with it. I'm an ass eater. I eat some ass. I ain't eating everybody's ass.
That part right there. That part.
But I ain't gonna shy away from it. And I think the biggest thing is a lot of people like, well, ooh, if a man, well, JD earlier said it makes him too vulnerable. He want to be in control. He, you know. So I get that. And then, you know, the other half is everybody think, oh, he got to be gay.
Right.
No, he don't.
No.
Now, if he gay, he probably still like his ass eat, but that don't mean. Shit, a lot of women like their cat ate, but that don't mean they lesbians.
What you said.
Same thing, right? Okay. So what you think about men getting their ass ate?
So I'm totally an advocate for the men in sex. I
Mm-hmm.
am. I don't think it's a problem with a man deciding he want his ass ate. I mean, we got the same hoes. You know what I'm saying? We all everybody got an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like your asshole ate, why is it wrong for him to like his asshole ate?
And y'all know that G spot in their ass.
That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like sex is so feminine based, and I don't think that's fair. I don't feel like men should not be able to enjoy their full sexual, not only potential, but pleasure.
Right.
And for men, it plays on their focus is, I gotta make her nut. Just because he ejaculated doesn't mean he reached an orgasm.
Mm-hmm.
So just like I feel like we expect men to give us 6 nuts and 2 orgasms, why is it wrong for that man to want to experience that same sexual pleasure?
Right.
So like you said, his G-spot is in his ass.
It definitely
So
is.
I don't feel like it makes him gay. I feel like it makes him comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And it depends on your mate and who you with and being grown.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That plays a major part in it, because it can play on a man's self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
It can play on his focus is her, because if we get up and we talk bad about him, now we calling him this and we saying that. So his main focus is they gotta make us nut, they gotta make it good, and in the process they gotta get a nut.
Mm-hmm.
But where's their orgasm?
Right.
Why are they wrong for wanting their ass ate? Why are they wrong for wanting you to stick your finger in their ass? You like it.
Exactly.
So
I
why
do.
he can't like it? I do. I'm just saying.
Right. I don't think nothing wrong with it. Now, in
Alex, I'm gonna read your comments. Go ahead.
okay, I would say I don't think that I want my mate to be all the way open with me, even
That's
somebody
right.
who's not my mate, and let me decide what I'm gonna do or what I'm not gonna do.
That's right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And then we'll go in accordingly. And first of all, I think the biggest thing why we have this whole community of DL men who's scared to be, because so many people judge them.
Judge them so tough to where they can't be themselves in the bedroom.
Right.
So they got to, like you said, they got to slide over here and be DL and mess with, because this is their pleasure, this is what they enjoy. But who they getting it from on the DL ain't saying nothing, and they ain't got to worry about the women
Judging them or you know,
labeling them.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you old gay ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and this is the biggest thing, because a lot of women, and we see this on the internet all the time, they expose these men
Right.
in these sexual things that they were doing. So my thought is, if you was doing it,
Come on.
if you was doing it,
Hello.
you was the one putting your finger in his ass,
Mm-hmm.
you was the one putting toys up that thing.
Mm-hmm.
What is the problem,
What's the
man?
problem?
Why is you telling? Because now all you doing, you sending all the women who like the peg his way.
I call it advertisement.
Yeah, because they coming.
You advertising for him. That's free promo, because they coming. 'Cause
Mm-hmm.
somebody like that.
Yeah,
Somebody is like, ooh,
and just like you did it, the next one gonna do it
baby,
too.
gonna do it too.
So I just really feel like they're trying to shame somebody after you did all these sexual things that you now deem disgusting, nasty, gay. What was it when you was doing?
What was it? When you was doing, why was it different?
Exactly.
What did you call it?
Because you probably wasn't the first person they experienced it with, and
At
you
all.
ain't gonna be the last.
At all. Alexandria said, I had one experience I kind of loved that he loved it. We was very comfortable. It was the first for both of us, and it was fun.
Yeah.
He enjoyed it. You enjoyed it. It was fun. And that's the thing, y'all. Sex, there's so many different levels to sex. Fucking making love. It's different. Enjoy what you're doing with that person.
Yeah, because y'all in that bedroom, and y'all in there for what?
For what? You went in there for a purpose.
Yeah. And so let's make everybody fucking dreams come true.
Everybody, let's
It's
do it.
Disneyland, motherfucker.
Let's do it. We're going on the ride of your life.
Right. And that's how it's supposed to be. And then everybody should leave it in the bedroom. I should know. You know,
That's
people.
right. That's right.
Everybody is learning things about me from this podcast or fun parties or whatever that nobody else would know, because why would they know?
Why would they know?
Why would they
Yeah.
know? Now,
Yeah.
we both put ourselves out in their light because
this is our business.
this is what we love to do.
We're educated on this. So
Exactly.
Yes, we put ourselves out there.
But normally, I
Sex
shouldn't
lives are
know.
private.
Exactly. I shouldn't know when you get mad at your man what y'all over there doing.
Yeah.
Stop it. This is why these men won't tell they women what they really want. Go pay the bitch.
Go pay a motherfucker to do what
Go
they,
pay a bitch
you
to go
coulda
do the
did.
shit.
You could have did it in the bedroom with them.
Because now he ain't got to worry, because she got her money just all she want. And some people is out here paying women and not even having sex. Not penetrating that woman. Getting their booty played with, getting their booty ate, getting a little strap down to them.
Yep. Yep.
Because they not comfortable because they done probably already had a conversation with you, and you done tooted your nose up, or you done brought something up, and they say, I can't tell her that.
That's right.
I love her, but I can't tell her that.
Yep.
You know? So, and I know some of y'all be like, oh, you a firm believer, and they shouldn't lie, and this and that. But look, if you find out that your partner into some shit that you ain't into, you need to run. No matter what it is, you're never gonna change somebody's sexuality.
That's
You're
right.
never gonna change their preference.
Yep. You
never gonna change what they like. It'll never happen. No matter what they say, no matter what you think. If I still know bitches who don't suck dick. I like to suck dick for myself.
Baby,
but I still know, and I'm just like,
I'm a head hunter.
Okay, and they be married and whatever, and the whole time I'm thinking, I wonder who is throwing that head back. Because if that's what a man like,
that's what he like.
that's what he like. You can't
change
change it.
You can't change that.
Now, if you meet somebody and he say, and be respectful too. If he say, hey, I like a little finger in my ass, and you don't like that, go on, leave the situation.
And I do agree that it should be up front.
Right.
What you do and don't like. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like, now I can't say that all sexual acts start with, let's sit down and talk. We know that don't always happen. But even in the course of, if you're having sex and he does something or she does something that each other doesn't like, you put that limit right there.
Right there.
No, let's not do this. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And if they want to try something and you don't want to try, I feel like that's the perfect time. If you didn't sit down and have a conversation, if it's just a cut buddy or a link or something and they try it, just let them know in the beginning, no, this ain't what I like. So that'll let you and him know. He can know, oh, she ain't with it. And she can know, I ain't with that. Go on about your business.
Go on about your business.
Go on about your business.
And don't go out there. Oh, Lord, that went fast, girl.
It ain't nothing wrong with
the
kinky.
producer done told me 8 minutes. Okay, this is what I definitely want to talk about this. Like, so we didn't talk about Assy. It's men out there who like to be pegged. I watched something where they was having a discussion where this dude was saying how he like. First of all, shout out to Four. Y'all know Four, who was on what's this shit? Black Ink. Shout out to Four. I really was impressed with his interview on lipstick service. Angela Yee. Yeah.
I think it's lipstick service.
Okay. I was really impressed by that because everybody seems to think that pegging is a gay man thing, right? It's not. It's so many different levels. Anytime people hear something that they not familiar with, don't want to understand, it's always got to be this extreme thing, okay? I don't think pegging is gay.
Quickly, briefly tell them what pegging is.
Pegging is basically objects, fingers, dildos, in a man's ass from a woman, not from a man, from a woman. Right. So that's pegging. Some women strap on, boom. You can use, butt toys, or not,
right?
Whatever. But it is sexual acts from a woman to a man on his anus. Point blank. That's what pegging includes. All of the above, right? And so he's on the show discussing how he likes pegging. But he is at a very small step of pegging. He just like insertions of things, not full throttle, strap on, beat him down. He might get there one day. He might. Right now. But this is where he at, and he comfortable. And I like the fact that he's comfortable in talking about that, because the first thing that men and a lot of women think is that you're gay. No, that G-spot is in their ass.
It's in their ass.
So this man experienced an orgasm in his ass, and then he's busting nuts through that. Oh, his thing so big. Y'all gotta follow him on Twitter.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge.
Shout out to you for, baby. Come here.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful too.
It is beautiful.
But
ain't nothing like a pretty penis, baby. Okay. Go ahead.
But
go ahead.
I was really thankful that he, as a heterosexual man, can sit down and say these kind of things and have this conversation where people don't necessarily think that it's gay. Now, I think that, first of all, this definitely opens up a whole conversation. If for me, first of all, I play along with anybody. When I say play, I might, just fuck on you a little bit, play with you. That we could do whatever. But if there was like actually my man, then I would want to have a very in deep conversation. That's why I said,
if somebody you just linking up with, and it happens in that moment, stop that moment. But I totally agree with you. I respect him for that because it's not a gay thing. Yeah, and that's why I say I'm such an advocate for the men that all the pressure shouldn't be on them to just please and give a woman an orgasm. They should be pleased and giving orgasms as well.
Exactly.
And if it takes his asshole for him to have an orgasm, or if he enjoys that, give it to him. Mm-hmm. Hell, I want my ass ate. You want your ass ate? Okay, so tonight we eat ass. Okay. I just feel like that the men should have the same right to pleasurable, happy sex as we do.
Exactly. And I think I heard something that I want people to think about. And for that to have those somebody really gotta be able to trust you. And I think that is like golden in life for people to be able to trust you, to be vulnerable with you about certain topics. Because I follow this dude on TikTok. He liked pegging too, but he actually was a child of molestation, right? And so he said he, was molested all these years as kids. He thought in his mind he liked men because he enjoyed, the things. And let's be clear, children can't enjoy, but after he got, of age, he enjoyed. But what he realized that he didn't like men, he just liked that. And so now he lives his life open, and that is. Hey, if you gonna date me, you gonna have to pay me.
That's right, and I don't think he is wrong for that. Man, you can also give a man an orgasm because playing with a prostate. Mm-hmm. There's prostate stimulation. So when some men discover that, they read up on it, they watch a porn, somebody tell them, and they discover that, they enjoy that, just like we enjoy
a good milking,
baby. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be grown. Yeah, you have to be adult. You have to understand what you're doing and what they want. And there's nothing wrong with them wanting those things, and that does not make them gay.
Not at all.
I tell people, I don't do labels. I'm gay on days that end with Y, and I got a whole man.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? I got a whole man. And it's because what I like doesn't make me whatever label you put me in. I done ate some coochie, I done sucked some dick. You know what I'm saying? So, now I'm a lesbian. No, she's straight. No, I'm not. I'm me. And I feel like if more men understood, or were able, not understood, if more men were able to just be them, we wouldn't have so many down low brothers.
Sure would.
We wouldn't have so many that you find out he was messing with Tyrone down the street. If you would have let him been open with you, if you would have had an interesting and equally pleasurable sex life, he wouldn't have had to go nowhere else and get it. Not to say they ain't gonna cheat, or we ain't gonna cheat, but men deserve to be just as open and free and sexually pleasured as we do.
Exactly. Now we finna wrap this thing up. Now we done talked about anal from both perspectives. Now if you want some more anal talk, drop it down in the comment section. Go on, like our video, subscribe, invite a friend, whatever you need to do. But we're going to wrap up this section of the Sex Talk. Erica Kane and Miss Cat. And we will catch you next time.